Hi guys, welcome back to my Facebook page or to my YouTube channel. So today, this video, I want to do it as quick as possible, but I am gonna make it into a story time because I think it was for those on YouTube, you probably don't know this. This is why you need to follow my Facebook page, because they get the gist before y'all do. Y'all only get the videos. But on my Facebook page, I did post about a little bit of a history of how I got hooked up with Paradigm Studios. Let's go back to the beginning. So if I'm correct, I was probably about 18, 19 years old working at NCN, and I was a radio operator, which means I did everything in the background. I helped to record and edit people's programs and commercials and stuff like that. So at NCN at the time, we had several shifts. The first shift always started at 6. So we had like multiple people working multiple shifts to aim at multiple places, right? So we had a 6 to 2, an 8 to 4, 9 to 5, a 10 to 6, a 2 to 10, and a 4 to 12. The 4 to 12, as in 4 p.m. to midnight, that was what we called the graveyard shift. So I don't know what the other guys did, but I know what I did. So at the time, I watched out some comedy because I loved comedy. And at that time, I watched out all the seasons of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, all the seasons of Full House, all the season of Friends. And I used to binge watch people on YouTube and just have a good laugh and whatever because there was nothing to do. So a little bit later down, a software was introduced to our department so that we'll be able to use it to record programs and edit programs and ads and stuff like that. So I wanted to take a hinge on learning it a little bit. And even though I knew just a bit about it, a part of me was like, what if I could actually record music with it? It was kind of innovative because it really opened up the doors for me doing other stuff like jingles for the company. Some of you probably was still, for those of you who knew that I worked at NCN, still know or would hear especially the Christmas jingles that they would play for Christmas every year. They never deleted them, even though I do not work there anymore. So I'm kind of happy about that. But this little initiative that I did is what helped them to realize that, hey, you can actually do a lot more than just recording programs and editing programs and ads. You can actually record musical stuff. It's because of this innovation. At the time, one of my favorite songs from Whitney Houston was Saving All My Love For You. When I tell y'all I love this song, I wanted to do like a cover of it, but I didn't want to like look for the track and whatever. I wanted to use my voice to create the track, a cappella style. If anyone knows me as much as I love backup, when you remove music, it becomes a cappella. I love listening to voices when they can put everything together and just do everything like a normal instrument would. That's how powerful your voice is. So with that being said, I wanted to do something different. So I actually recorded the song over and over and over and over again, like about 9 times, because I needed 3 backups. I needed 3 matching to make the music alongside with like the bass, and of course I needed the lead and whatever else it is that you heard in there. I needed it. But when I came to the end, I improvised it, and this was the part that I felt that sold my brother to knowing that, you know what, my sister's got some real good talent, especially when it comes to doing backups and doing it by herself. So right now, I'm gonna play for you the best part, my absolute favorite part of that song that I did. I want y'all to hear this. I mean, it's mediocre, right? But when I was 17, 18, or 19 years old doing this thing, it for me was innovative, and I used to have this particular part on repeat. You hear me telling you? On repeat. That was how bad I really loved it. For you. This is the part. Listen to this. For you. Listen, I'm in my early 30s. Y'all could imagine how thrilled I was when I put that part together on that song. I was so excited. I was like, oh my God. I did that. And imagine my reaction now after listening to it for over 10 years of putting that together. I did that. So after I did that part of the song, or after I did the whole song, let me know in the comments if you guys want me to share the entire song with you, because I could. I could. Hopefully I don't get a copyright strike because it's not my song. All right. So with that being said, my brother came to visit NCN. I think he maybe came to do an interview or something, but he just came in, and he knew, and everybody knew that I worked there. So he came and he went to check me out, and I was like, bro, you gotta hear this thing that I did. I worked a night shift and I put it together and blah blah blah. And I sat down and I had him sit down and we played it for him. And that particular last part, oh my God, I was so excited for what I did. Like, I was like fish out of water. When I tell y'all I was like fish out of water, just like how I was behaving, probably even worse than that. For whatever reason, I don't know, maybe Sean might be able to say how he got it. I'm not sure. I really can't remember. Maybe it is a case where somebody gave it to him, or it is a case where he asked me for a personal copy for himself and I gave it to him. Maybe. I really can't remember, guys. I really can't remember how Sean got a hold of it. But I also didn't know how the song even got into our radio system, because it did. And I remember one morning I came to work. God bless Franklin Langhorne. May he rest in peace. And he was the one who saw me and was like, yo, Ruth, the song will you do? You got some talent, girl. Said I played the song all night because people keep requesting the song. I was like, what song are you talking about? When I run the system, one of my colleagues, he was in the room when I played the song for my brother. He heard the song and he go and put the song in the radio system, and had Uncle Frank playing it over and over in one night. I was like, what the heck is this? So the song ended up on air live, and my brother ended up with a copy, who ended up taking it to Vijay from Paradigm Studios and playing it for him. The rest was history, man. Like, at the time of this story time that I'm giving y'all, I'm actually preparing to go to the studio and lay some backups for another amazing artist. And your voice is like butter. So I'm actually preparing to go, you guessed it, at Vijay Studio. Not now, I'm actually going to work. I gotta go to the studio this evening at the time of the recording of this video, or the time this video was posted, and I gotta go lay some backups at Vijay Studio. When I tell y'all the rest was history, it was history after that, because I've been working at Vijay Studio ever since I did the a cappella version of Saving All My Love For You. That's how the cookie crumbles, man. That's today's story time. If you guys want to hear the whole song, you let me know and I can hook you up with it. All right, but other than that, that's today's story time. If there's any other stories you guys would like for me to share, I will gladly give you the tea, because I want people to really get to know who I am. And I believe that as long as you really get to know some parts of who I am, then you would understand the songs and you get it, because it relates to me. of my life, and you'd understand why it was written the way it was written, why it was produced the way it was produced, why I've been in the background for so long before I come to front. So I am the kind of person I really want people to really get to know me as an artist, from where I came from and to where I'm going. I want to take y'all along with this journey. So if there's any other story time y'all got that y'all would like to hear, let me know in the comments below and I'm going to share it with y'all. But thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this story time, make sure you hashtag story time. If you would like me to share more story time, give the video a thumbs up. Comment down below what other story times you'd like for me to hear. And if you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I told y'all more stuff is coming. You just gotta stay locked and loaded to the channel, to the page, wherever, and you're gonna get the first gist of it. All right, so I'm gonna see y'all in another video, another post, another song, another interview, another something. I'm gonna see y'all another time. Bye.